and welcome to Pets Without Partners, where we help you to find your new furry family member. I'm Diane Sherritt-Steimel, and with me is Nikki Reed and someone fluffy, and Crystal Arnott from the Lowell Humane Society. And we have another little fluffy creature.
Even fluffier.
Even fluffier. Oh my goodness. And you got a tiny little bottle there.
Bottle.
All right, so talk to me about these super cuties.
So these are two little bottle babies who just came into our shelter this weekend. Good Samaritan found them in their yard. They monitored. We recommend monitoring to watch to see, if the mom comes around, because when they're this age, they really need to be with mom. But the mom didn't show back up. We don't know exactly what happened to her. So they brought them into us, and now we are bottle feeding them. They get fed every couple of hours with this teeny little bottle, special kitten milk replacement.
Oh, wow.
And they'll be going to one of our foster homes today, this afternoon actually. And they don't have names yet because the foster home gets to name them. That's one of the perks of being a foster home.
Oh, cool.
Oh, so cute.
This one's a sweet little...
So cute. So do we know how old they are?
Yeah, they're just about 2 to 3 weeks old, probably on the higher side 3 weeks old. They're, able to walk around, get around a little bit on their own, but they're not quite ready to eat on their own yet. So we'll bottle feed them. They need help going to the bathroom still, so we help with that. Not diapers, but but we're able to help them with that. In a couple of weeks, they'll start eating on their own, and they'll be able to do a little bit more on their own. They'll start using the litter box soon too.
Look how pretty. So when are they old enough to be adopted?
They'll be in foster care until they're 8 to 10 weeks old, and then we can get them spayed and neutered and send them out to their new homes.
So if someone would like to come visit, would they be able to go visit them in the foster home, or would they have to just wait until they're old enough?
Yeah, you would have to just wait until they're old enough. One of the perks, another perk of being a foster home is that you can help to find them homes. So a lot of our foster homes actually line up friends and family as adopters, and it's nice because they can still get updates for them, even after they're adopted. So if the foster home doesn't find an adopter for them, then they come back to the shelter and they'll be available for adoption.
Look at that one.
How sweet. I know,
you
this
match
one's very...
your kitten there.
I know, he blends in with my leg.
And the little white feet, so cute. So how many kittens were in this particular litter that were
It was
found?
just these two that were found. So we don't know if maybe mom moved part of the litter, or if there were just these two, or if something potentially happens to the mom. It's so hard to say with the outdoor cats. But we just know these guys are safe now with us.
We had a friend who had an indoor-outdoor cat, and she disappeared while she was pregnant and then came back not pregnant, so they knew she had them, but they couldn't find them.
Yeah, and you never know. Sometimes, they go out and they continue caring for them outside someplace.
Yeah.
And then, you always have to worry about wildlife out there as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. This one has a lot to say.
Yeah, I'm sure these little guys are going to find homes. They're so cute.
So at what age do they get spayed and neutered?
At 8 weeks old, we can do that, as early as 8 weeks old. Sometimes if they're tiny, we'll wait a little bit longer. They have to be at least 2 pounds for our early spay-neuter clinic. So that's about the time, yeah.
So would they be spayed or neutered before they get adopted?
Yes.
Yeah.
All the animals are spayed or neutered before we send them home from Lowell Humane Society.
That's good, because we don't want cute little critters like this out there on their own in the big wild world. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, thank goodness somebody found them now.
And our
So
foster
cute.
program is so important for things like this, because there's so many animals that come in, whether they're little kittens or animals who are sick who need, medication, and we provide everything that's needed. All the foster home does is provide the home itself and the love and care, and we give the medication, food, litter, and everything else you would need.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Very nice.
It's a nice alternative for families who maybe can't have a permanent pet because they travel throughout the year, or they just don't feel ready to commit to a full-time pet. You can tell us when you're available and when you're not, and it's easy as that.
And how can they get a hold of you?
Yeah, you can visit our website at lowellhumanesociety.org to find out about our foster and volunteer program, or just stop by to visit and fill out the paperwork at our shelter on Broadway Street in Lowell.
All right, thank you. I'm Diane Sherritt-Steimel, and with me is Nikki Reed and Crystal Arnott from the Lowell Humane Society.